Nako,
Happy,
just
happy
talking about her.
38 years in the business, Martin Nievera. I know this is such a happy day for you, celebrating your 38 years. It means so much to you. And of course, it means
We're just
so
talking
much
about
to
you.
us also. Can you imagine? I always say naman kasi na iisa lang naman po ang boses ng Martin Nievera.
No.
So, I think it's a blessing that after 38 years, there's still just one Martin Nievera and you're still singing for us. So happy anniversary. Happy 38 years in the
Thank you,
business
Pipay.
to you, Martin.
Thank
They
you.
asked us to prepare one question for you. For a
No.
change, we get to ask you the questions. But I couldn't decide. I mean, what question will that be? So I have several questions
Nako,
for you.
ito na.
Please use all of them, okay, guys?
Papawi to.
Okay, my first question is, after 38 years in business, what can you consider or do you consider is the highlight of your whole career, whether it's a show, it's an award, it's something that happened on stage, it's someone that you sang with? What is the biggest highlight of your 38 years in the business?
Okay. Oh, that's it? Oh, the one muna. Okay, the highlight. I was writing it down. I thought there's going to be a whole list. Well, Pipay, first of all, thank you for greeting, and thank you. Your timing is perfect. The highlight of my career, well, besides performing with you, because she was a hard cookie, let me tell you. During Penthouse Live, they tried different co-hosts with me in the form of different female artists or people in a different field in the business world. And when Pops got there, she never left. She never left. And the one thing that got people so attracted to Penthouse Live is that she didn't like me. And I liked everyone. I want everyone to like me. I was like me, please, like me, like me, like me. I'm from America. I'm from America.
And
I
she's
don't
like,
speak the Tagalog.
whatever.
Can you
whatever.
imagine? She was the whatever girl. You know, if you ever, for the older people, you remember Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis. I was Jerry Lewis. She was Dean Martin. Although they ended up not liking each other. Anyway, with Pops and I, it was so hard to. I thought it would be so hard to even just be friends with her because she had such a wall in front of her. And I think that's because she was always ate. So she had so many responsibilities, even as a young girl, that she had no time for the nonsense of this guy. And that's what people saw. They saw me jumping all over like I had my pants on fire, and Miss Prim and Proper and Sophisticated was right there beside me. Little did I know that we had so much in common. We spoke. She went to IS, and I had just come from the S, diba? Diba? I was from the S and she was in IS. So we clicked, sense of humor clicked, our friendship clicked. She told me about guys who were courting her. I was telling her about girls I wanted to court, my problems with my family, problems with her family, what do you call it? Disagreements that she would help me with, disagreements I would help her with. That's why we started out as the best of friends. But the highlight, wow, there's so many. There's one, I mean, I have to use a Pop's memory because she's the one who asked the question.
Okay.
Of the many highlights, I mean, performing with Brian McKnight was one. Being able to perform with Michael Bublé was another. Doing a concert tour with Patty Austin was another. Interviewing Kenny Loggins on my talk show, Martin After Dark. Wow. I mean, I even got to sing with Kenny Loggins when he was here last. So,
And he swam in our pool, right? Didn't
in
he
that
go
our pool
swimming
in a
here?
friend's house in Forbes
Okay.
Park. But he, yeah, I mean, you never once thought that you would be able to even break bread with your idols in the business. So those are highlights. But a highlight that with Pops is when after every show, I mean, or after like a TV show, she'll find a way. You know those life-changing surprises. Like there was one time at the end of a talk show, my talk show, they hand me a paper, and they say, "Here's a you need to read this before we go off the air. It's important news." Wait, don't go yet. I was already saying good night, everybody, and it said there that the rabbit died or the frog died. What is it when a pregnancy test? What's it called? Something dies. Huh? Is it a frog?
The frog.
And he said, the frog died. What the hell does that mean? Which meant she was pregnant with Ram.
Oh,
So,
cute.
what? Are you serious? So that was a highlight too that I'll never forget, right? And then of course we went off the air. So abangan. You have to watch the next day to see, is it a boy or a girl? But
Cute
that
highlight.
was a major highlight. So anyway, of the many, that was a major. What's your next question?
The next question is, if you were to sing a song, a theme song about your career or about your life in showbiz, what song will that be?
That's a good question. I think I have it. Should I just sing it? Well, because where my career is right now, I mean, it's not a matter anymore of Thomas C. Boy. Parang I don't have to prove anything anymore. I mean, not that it should be your driving force, but as a young singer, 19 years old when I started, that's all you wanted to do is prove to everyone. I wanted to make my family proud. I wanted to make my father proud. I wanted to make my mother proud, my brother proud, my sisters proud. That's all. Those are the little goals that you set for yourself. But now at 38 years in the business, I think the music, I'm doing my hair the wrong way now.
Yeah.
Because I'm using the stupid thing. I think it's opposite. Left is right and right is left. Okay. The music now that I invest my time with, and the songs that I sing, and the singers I sing with, and the shows that I say yes to, like Karil said, I always make myself available for my guests, to guests in people's shows, especially those who were not big names. I don't know if anyone notices that, but that's a conscious effort on my part, is because if I can do something for you, in turn, you're doing something for me, because you're honoring me by making me a guest and making me feel so important, like I changed something in your lineup, I did something in your life, or you're allowing me to be able to feel important. You know, one of the things that disappears real quick in this business is feeling important, feeling in demand, feeling like you're the guy. And it's really my fault, because I allowed myself to fall into that trap where you think you really are that guy. So failure, which is always next door, it's not far away, it's always next door. Failure is just knocking at the door, saying, you know what, anytime you're ready to fall, the bigger you think you are, the harder you're really going to fall. So, and that's one of the lessons that Luigi and Gina, even my mom, the whole family, they've always kept me grounded. But I still want to feel important. So if it's not an importance of fame or ego, once you get over that hill, feeling important can mean you were part of an important project. You helped someone who didn't have a guest. So-and-so couldn't make it. Can you? Sure. Then I become a hero. I mean, I've done something that added some energy into the main singer, to the star of the show. Posting for other people, that's what we should be doing. I don't have to be in the show to be able to post for my fellow Kapamilya, like when Winnie sends us posters to send, and if you guys could support each other, I know Winnie's watching, if you could do that, and I sort of, absolutely, just teach me how, because I don't know these things. But that's what we're here for. And I think as a singer, especially after 38 years, there has to be a bigger purpose, a bigger picture than fame and fortune, ego, being that guy, the paycheck. All those things are no longer important. What's important is I made a difference in someone's life, whether it's pinch hitting for someone and taking the place of a guest. I have no ego when it comes to that, because I feel like I'm doing something great. And that for me is now bigger than a paycheck, is that you can feel great again. Because that disappears, like I said earlier, that goes real quick. So if you're a singer, as long as I've been a singer, you need to have a different purpose. And my purpose now is to change lives. Even if you want to hear the same song over and over again, if it makes you happy, I'm doing my job. If us, the two of us here, quarantining for the last 93 nights, with the hard work that Angie's doing and learning all of this just to make you guys happy and keep you company for 93 nights for 3 hours a night, that's great. We're doing the right thing. That's the kind of stuff I want to invest my energy on. It's making a difference in someone's life. So there was a song written that somehow sums that all up. So Pops, to answer your question, this is why I sing. I'll tell you why. And I hope other singers have the same ambitions. And that's to change the lives, to inspire a nation, to keep us together when things are falling apart. Listen. Where do you go to be safe and warm? Where do you run in the face of every storm? Where do you fly to find your rainbow, your heaven, your shining sea? Tell me what sets you free. For me, for me, I sing and I see miracles. I sing and I'm exactly who I am. I sing in all the times and places I cannot control. I sing. Let the music heal your soul. Where are your dreams in the cold light of day? Where is your faith when the faithful turn away? Where do you stand when there's no one standing, demanding that final bow? Am I enough somehow? Right here, right now, I sing and I see miracles. I sing and I'm exactly who I am. I sing in all the times and places I cannot control. I sing and the music heals my soul. Everything I know, everything that's real, every hint of joy and sadness that I feel, every hope of spring come alive each time I say. That's why I sing, people. I sing in all the times and places I cannot control. I sing for you. I sing. Let the music heal your That's why I sing. Hope it makes a change in someone's life. If you need your soul healed, you want to feel inspired, you want to feel sad, whatever it is, that's what we're supposed to do.